Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. The prayer warriors are definitely being solicited, honey, for Miss Amy Luciana, y'all. If you all don't know who she is, and Amy is the beautiful wife of Dwight Howard, y'all. Now, she's speaking out in an emotional video, y'all. The Love and Hip Hop alum, y'all, said that her husband, former NBA star Dwight Howard, had his daughter taken from their home by Child Protective Services. Now, through the tears, she accused Mr. Howard of using drugs and said that she and his children have protected him from authorities in the past. And here's what Amy had to say.
My marriage has landed me in a very dangerous position. My stepdaughter was just taken by CPS because of her father. CPS and the police have been here 3 times in less than 3 months, and I stood in it with my husband, even though I was scared for my own self. Whatever he wanted me to say, whatever it was, I'm thinking this is my husband. I had everybody around me saying, you can't leave your husband this soon. You said through sickness, through health, but this is going way too far. I caught this man forcing our 12-year-old son to cover for him. He had him lying. I recorded it. He was coaching our son to lie on me, and I had to record it.
What?
Yes. Amy, she is speaking out. It's a very sad situation. And, one of his oldest sons, with Royce Reed, he came out and was saying all kind of stuff, saying about how, the family was all mentally disturbed and what have you, all of them disturbed. It's just a sad situation. And, Amy was divorcing him a while back ago, but she decided to stay with her husband because she wanted to keep her marriage together because, they said during sickness and health and death do us part. So she was definitely staying there with him. But right now, she is speaking out, so I don't know what this is going to turn into.
Now, what is she famous for? Now, who is he?
She was on Love and Hip Hop. She's a very famous actress from Love and Hip Hop.
Oh.
So she comes from that. And right now, honey, she is definitely distraught by what's going on with her and Dwight and the children. So we're going to keep them lifted up in prayer. And hopefully and finally, Dwight speak out and let us know, what's going on, because it's not a good look. And she said a lot. I'm surprised she said all what she said. So we're going to see how this all turns out. All right, yes, Lord, yes. Jesus be a fence. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Rickey, the police, y'all, was rushed to Rihanna's Beverly Hills mansion, y'all, the other day after gunfire struck, y'all, a luxury property. And authorities say a woman, y'all, has already been taken into custody. Now, it said, according to the Los Angeles Police Department, officer responded around 1:21 after reports that multiple shots were fired toward the mansion from a vehicle. Now, investigators say at least one bullet, y'all, penetrated the wall of Rihanna's beautiful mansion. Now, a 30-year-old woman was detained at the scene and taken into custody. And police confirmed. Authorities say, y'all, that she allegedly fired several rounds toward the property before officers arrived at Rihanna's mansion. Now, sources told Los Angeles Times that Rihanna was reported inside the mansion at the time during the fireworks shot. They say she was probably making dinner for them children, and they say, but it remains unclear who else, y'all, may have been inside the mansion. Now, the Beverly Hills property, y'all, is where the global superstar lives with rapper A$AP Rocky. Now, the couple share 3 beautiful children together, and it's just, a sad situation. But they say despite the alarming incident, no injuries were reported, and police are continuing to investigate what may have led to the shooting. And people are already talking, honey, because they showed the picture of the young lady in some of the reports, and they said, honey, she probably was upset, honey, because Rihanna's lingerie didn't do right for her, because Rihanna got that lingerie line Fenty. They said she probably was upset because it didn't do for her whatever, so she found the woman's house, honey, and went and tried to shoot it up. So I want to know how they find these people's houses.
Right, and why aren't they in gated communities with even a gate around their house?
Thank you. I'm like, how you get to these people's houses and stuff like that, all the money? Beautiful Beverly Hills mansion, which she had like a gate around the house, Alfreeza, but how did the woman find her address? If you would think
you can find anybody's address.
Really? Do you think it's real?
You can find anybody's address.
Really?
Any kind of way. All of that stuff is listed.
Really?
Everything, even on you. Anybody can find anywhere you are, anywhere you go, anywhere you move.
Oh my God.
I got a family member that I don't like and have all my stuff delivered their address.
Yeah, so it don't come to your house, then it go to theirs. I know that's okay. Well, honey, Yes, Lord. But anyway, it's just something, honey. But we just got to keep running, lift up in prayer, honey, and them cheering and everybody else, y'all. And for my quick for free story, y'all, let's continue to pray for Miss Tina Knowles. That's the beautiful mother of Beyonce and Solange Knowles. They're saying, y'all, that Beyonce fans, y'all, who bought Miss Tina Knowles seafood gumbo at the Houston Rodeo are expressing their disappointment. Now, they say Miss Tina bought a huge pot of her famous gumbo to the Houston Rodeo. You need to try it, she told a blog on Tuesday. They say it's sort of like a soup. She said, I think it would liken its bouillonness. That's what they saying, base, honey. But it was better.
Oh, okay.
Beyond your base. Oh, yeah. They say Miss Tina told Fox 26 reporter, honey, that cooking gumbo is a very tedious process. She said it takes 15 to 20 hours, honey, to cook one pot of her gumbo, and the ingredients are very expensive. Well, that was Miss Tina said, baby. And she said the ingredients are very expensive. Now, maybe they put some of Beyonce hair in it. I don't know, but they say it's just a hybrid of things that make it a wonderful taste, honey. She told the reporter, honey. Now, Mama Tina said everybody's been waiting, honey, and wanting to try her gumbo. She said, I've been making gumbo for 40-something years, but fans expressed their disappointment after shelling out $25 to $30 for a cup of Mama Tina's gumbo at the rodeo in Houston. Some people said the taste was okay, but it was too watery. Others said the gumbo was nasty and too expensive. One fan shared on a video herself picking, honey, empty shrimp shells out of a large styrofoam cup. She argued, honey, to the fans, to the gumbo for themselves. But I think
it take me about 5 hours to make it, but I go through the whole complete process. It don't take, I don't know what kind of me personally. I'm just saying,
just say you.
5 hours to make. But it depends on how much gumbo she's making, though. I can see if she made a whole bunch of gumbo at one time in one big pot or something. But for a regular pot, 5 hours, though, for real.
Well, from my experiences, from the people I've been around, it don't take nothing but about an hour.
It don't take no damn hour to make. What you making it with bologna? You ain't putting no sausage in there. And if you putting the shrimp in there, you dumping it in there. Are you searing the shrimp?
Ain't nobody searing no shrimp.
Okay, what about your seafood stock? That take 3 hours by itself.
Well, that's y'all the fancy gumbo cookers, honey. We just use roux.
Oh, okay. Once you make the roux, you just throw stuff in the pot and eat it. But if you want it to taste good, you got it's a certain way you have to do it. You got to sear everything. It take the smoked turkey necks 2.5 to 3 hours to cook for the meat to come off the bone.
Depends on the gumbo.
You want the meat to be tender. It's gonna take longer than an hour.
Take time,
well, I'm thinking about a seafood gumbo because shrimp don't take long.
Yeah, it is seafood gumbo
with turkey necks.
Smoked turkey necks, the little crab claws, the shrimp, or whatever.
Sausage.
Yeah. Sausage. Yeah, all the stuff got to be seared, and then 3.5 hours to make the seafood stock.
And how long you say about take to make yours?
About 5 hours.
Well, I'm going to Miss
Tina,
honey, 15.
A good tasting damn
long time.
Okay, I'll let you have you had my gumbo. Why
I
you
had your gumbo.
Doing this?
Yeah, it was good, but honey, I'm going Miss Tina's. I think the longer it takes, honey, the longer it's good.
No, it depends on how much you're making, Gary.
Yeah,
sometimes you start cooking for a whole bunch of people, fans and people that are standing in line. Sometimes it can lose its quality because you're trying to make so much at one time.
That's true. Well, we can't go that much because I wanted to ask a question, but we got to go, honey. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is water. On the high end, you say water, and on the low end, you say beautiful blue. That's your color for today.
That's a beautiful color. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T if you would.